Okay guys, this time I done goofed. For some reason I apparently clicked the recording button twice, and what was supposed to be a recorded episode of 50 or 60 minutes turned out to be a recording of 2 seconds. So yeah, I don't want to redo everything I've done in the last episode because it was nothing that's exciting or dramatic or interesting. So instead I will just catch you up and we'll be on our way. So I started the episode in our new base of operations in Honeyside that I have begun to remodel, begun to furnish, and I have given you a small tour about it, around it, but I can really do that again. That's not a problem. It was like 2 minutes. Then I showed you a quest that we have gotten from a dude in the rift, and he just gave us a note, and then I opened the note while recording, but that's gone. So basically it was a message from the past from a mage that just appeared and then disappeared mysteriously, and the note told us that they are some sort of artifact seekers and that he means for us to go into some mountains around Winterhold where we can, to the Shrine of Azura, I think, where we will find some dude that we have to kill. We'll get into it once the time comes to do that quest. After that, I have chosen to return to the Dragonborn Gallery, where we have given Orion our hammer, the hammer of sixth house bell hammer, something like that, and we have talked to the Captain Aldis about Angeline's daughter, and then we have brought the news of her death back to Angeline. And after that, I have decided that if we want to go to this place, and then he will send us somewhere north to an awful Draugr-filled crypt, we really have to get warm. And to get warm, we have to get a robe that does not have a hood, so we can use one of those furry hoods that we have at home. But the problem is, the rope we are using gives us 100% of magical regeneration. And I think that's exactly what the Stone of the Apprentice gives. So I've decided to use the spoiler I've got to go and find the Stone of the Apprentice. On the way, we have almost frozen to death, which was another good lesson. If we go anywhere into the snowy regions, we have got to have the woodcutter's axe with us. So I came to this farm, barely alive. I have stolen their woodcutter's axe. I have gone into this farm, freezing to death, and the dude told me to go away or he will call the gods. So Saria is generally a little bit pissed, but the plan is to find the apprentice stone, go back home, get warm, and then we will start to adventure in the frozen, unpleasant regions out there. And there's one more thing that I've been talking about. Sorry about this intro, it's just, too long didn't watch the non-existent episode here. Basically, I've been thinking about the fast travel issue, and I have decided that while, for instance, going to the marshes and traveling here, that's interesting, because there's frostfall, there can be some dangerous enemies and stuff, but when it comes to, for instance, coming from my home to the Dragonborn Museum, that basically, Honeyside is kind of okay when it comes to that, but that still means waiting through one more loading screen, because let's just say we exit through to the rift, not the riften. Then I have to go to the carriage, I have to go here, and then I have to cross into Solitude. Meanwhile, if I just use fast travel, of course I just get straight to Solitude, and what we lose is the moment of running from the carriage into the city and an additional loading screen. This installation is just a little bit too heavy to sit through all of those loading screens for the sake of some long forgotten immersion. It is not the most immersive playthrough, because it just doesn't lend itself to it the way I want to play. The completionist playthrough, it would take forever to do with just traveling around the town and getting to all of those small places. That's very difficult to do when the goal is to be everywhere. So what I have decided basically is that I will be using fast travel from now on, as long as it's not the first time we're going somewhere, as long as it's not a dangerous region. For instance, I will not fast travel from Winterhold anywhere or from Dawnstar anywhere, because that's that's a dangerous region. That's a frostful, dangerous region. But if the travel is just, getting into the Riften, to go to the carriage, to go to the Solitude, I will not care. I will just travel straight there using fast travel. I hope that's okay with you. I don't mean it to be cheaty or cheap or anything. I just want to avoid some loading screens and some pointless running around from one carriage to another, because, well, it's fun at first, it stops being interesting very fast. It's different when you play a fully immersive Dead is Dead, or even not Dead is Dead, just full immersion playthrough. You're using all of those survival mods and everything is really hard to get by, and the money you pay for the carriage actually matters, and you just try to stay in one area and stuff. That's really fun, but I'm not sure it's the best way for a Let's Play, especially a Let's Play that's focused on the Legacy of the Dragonborn. That's also why we need more carry weight. When it's, the immersion just falls apart. The immersion just falls apart in this sort of playthrough, so I have decided to just basically accept that fact and just travel when it seems to be a fun or dangerous or a troublesome endeavor, and when it just seems like a hassle, basically, I will fast travel. That's basically it. And I sure hope this is recording. I'm actually going to stop this recording right now because I do not want to repeat this if something crashes or whatever. Screw that. Okay, so the recording has started. So basically the idea is to use the one spoiler I have got and go check out those swamps. It will be probably very dangerous, and we should definitely wait until morning. The swamps are beautiful, but they are vicious. Vicious. So I think it's more interesting to spend time going to a swamp and trying to survive and find the apprentice stone than it is to run from one carriage to another and look at the loading screens out of Riften just because, we have to go to the carriage instead of just going into the Solitude or whatever. So I'm sure we will still be happy if we get the teleport or whatever, but I'm saying whatever a lot this time. I guess I'm just trying to, justify my choices, but the only real justification here is I don't think it's fun to play. Just running around through safe areas, and I don't think it's fun to watch. So what else matters, really? It is not a challenge run of Skyrim. I love challenge runs in games I know very well. This just isn't it. It just is not it. Okay. So I don't know exactly where the stone is, I just know it's somewhere in this area. We do not want to get wet. This is why I have been taking such a round way to here. So this is the adventure for the stone, and after that I will take you back to the proper base of operation. And we are just gonna get wet here, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. And I will show you what I've done with the place. It's just the beginning of the glory there. Ah! Oh my goodness, I actually got scared of him. He was not looking so angry. I got seriously startled here. I need a new wolf. Oh my god, he's tough. He's tough, and there is more of them. Troll! No! I cannot defeat a troll! Of course there are trolls in the swamp. I think he's trying to fight the bristleback. Yeah, he's definitely trying to fight the bristleback, who's now running away. I don't want to let him run away. He will be back for us, and he will be back with vengeance. So he's got to go. What have we got? Bortask. Alright. Ah! This is not a good episode for me. Oh my, it's already not starting well. I'm just getting spooked all the time. Fuck this shit. Shit, this is not a wolf. There's more. No, I just want my stone. God damn it, game. We need fire spells, guys. We need fire spells, and we need fire spells very soon. I won't say now because there is no way to get them now. See how he regenerates his HP? There is absolutely nothing I can do about that. Ugh. Dragon burial mound. Well, alright then. Good thing there is no dragon on top of it. Is the troll still chasing me? No, no. What is? Oh, yeah, something will just jump out at me. But we haven't seen a big cat yet. We haven't seen a big cat for a while. I know there is still a prize waiting, but there just have been no big cats. What is that pretty place? Oh, it's not as pretty when the textures load. Okay, let me save it. We have survived it somehow. I don't know how. And what time is it, by the way? Okay, so now I have a clue. And an hour will pass, more or less. Okay, let's try this again. We need to get to the swamps. We need to examine them. Explore them. And then maybe we will find the stone without dying on the way. We just need to lead the trolls away, I guess. That's the only way. The weather is calm. Oh my goodness, there's another troll there. But it's not the most impressive. I really like it when it's a bit darker here. Then the swamp is so beautiful. I mean, I was expecting to be matched with chores here. Not exactly trolls. Not sure which one is worse for us. Where's the other one? Because it's down. Okay, I can see the stone already. We might need to set up camp very soon here to just get dry, sorry. I think we should do it here, to be honest. But that enemy has got to go. Okay, let's destroy it. That won't do. I don't know if there won't be anything dangerous right by the stone. So we better make sure we are warmer. I think that's a deer. Just piss off, troll! This is kind of stupid about Skyrim, that we are not really in combat, but it counts as us in combat, so I cannot really make a camp or anything. We are getting drier. I don't know if that will be enough. Everything is a little bit blurry. What, Nernrut? Shut up. Shut up. Okay, so we have found the apprentice stone. I think that's the one I wanted to use. If not, well, then sucks to be us. So I'm not going to go and check what those do right now anymore. Save it, and let's use it. As your hand touches the stone, you feel its powerful and ancient magic in every part of your body. You recall the tales about the apprentice, granting an affinity for magic of all kinds. The apprentice bestows additional magicka and swift recovery of magical energies, though those blessed become more vulnerable to magic as well. Keep touching the stone. So basically mages are very dangerous to us now, but it will be much more fun to play a mage with this. This looks cool. Yeah, failed. Ah, damn it, I wanted to make the screenshots while it was shiny. Well, shit. Okay, so now we are blessed by the Stone of the Apprentice, which, here it is, weakness to magic. And here it is, recover magicka. The apprentice grants faster magicka regeneration and additional magicka, but weakens to all forms of magic. So that's recover magicka. And where is fortify magicka? I guess maybe it's just bundled up. So we've got 310 magicka now. It should be a bit more, give us a little bit more leeway in what we are doing. Okay, so now before we can fast travel anywhere, we have got to get to a proper safe place, and I think that's going to be Morthal. So that's the first place that looks reasonable. Yeah. Let's zap this crap. Ah, but I do want my wolf. Sometimes those things bug out for me in first person. Wow, distraction increased to 10. This is going to take forever. Get zapped! Zap! So the way, basically where we are going to be wearing different things. And the magica regeneration will be probably exactly what we've had in these robes, just without these robes. It's a dramatic death scene. And let's take Chitin. Okay. Progress, people, progress. Oh, I love this magica regeneration right now. We can maybe start to play a mage-like character. But so we basically got to go east. East is fine. We don't have to go straight into that place. Does not look like a safe, pleasant place. Those forests are actually very fun to clean out once we are strong enough to do it. I have installed that mod for a reason, of course, and the reason is not to avoid them throughout the entire game because they look scary. Oh, what is there? Is that a troll fighting a chorus? I think that might be it. Oh, by the way, there's one more thing I wanted to say, is that when I was starting to play the game, our save was just 1 megabyte lighter than it is now, I think. Two of them. Okay, I think those bastards see us. Wanted to just watch them. So basically what I mean to say is that there is no save bloating and it should be still okay. It's not growing too fast. Okay, that's Morthal. And yes, fire spells. Fire spells so we can start to not run away from every single troll we find. We need to get into this town and fast. Stop it, crab, and stop it, Nirnroot. I do not like when they ping on me when I'm not looking for them. I feel compelled to get them. What we need to find is a forge or something. Do I see a forge somewhere? Or just go inside the building, because I think otherwise we will just straight out freeze. I see a tanning right. Oh, there's a smelter. Yes. Yes. Hug it. Shall we ask those guys what the problem is? Let's. Yo.
Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk.
What isn't it y'all dealing with? Another useless person in power?
First you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business, that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. Now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
Sounds like a load of trouble. You seemed upset about something.
The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
You don't trust the Jarl?
How can I? She never speaks with us. She has allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragon. What help it brought. No, we can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
Okay, just 1 second, I have to put on something warmer. Just looking at Morthal makes me cold. Well, that and winter, that's actually happening in real life and sucks. It sucks, I hate winter. Okay. Good to go. What is here? Nernrut! Where are you? Shit. Hey, it's pinging at me. That's the problem with playing on speakers. I have no idea if it's coming from left or from right. Definitely from left, because it's just getting quieter. I'll find it. Where is it? Nandrot! I can just leave it. Here it is. See it. Okay. Wow. We are cold. Okay, let's go there. We can talk to somebody while we are at it. Now that's some fancy clothes. This looks like it's made out of Dalmatians. Yo.
My son died. Things won't be the same without him.
Oh, really? I understand you have visions.
The divines reveal things to me at times, yes. I do not hide this. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it.
1 second, I have to pause the video because something is making a weird sound in my computer and I think it's my dying hard drive. Just 1 second. Okay, I don't know, but I think my hard drive is generally reaching the end of its lifespan. So let's hope it doesn't, because that would mean the end of this Let's Play, because if it dies, well, it's gone. It's all gone. Okay, she stopped talking to me while I was trying to poke around my computer, so let's try that again.
All this talk of rebellion.
I understand you have visions.
The divines reveal it is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it.
Oh, alright, that was all. What happened to that burned down house?
Rogar's house? He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them?
Oh, well, could use your visions to confirm or deny that? Aren't you here to help your people? What does Rogar say happened?
Rogar blames his wife for spilling their fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself.
With his own wife and child inside? Oh, those things sadly do happen.
Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Allah.
So why haven't you arrested him?
On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Where do you stand on the war?
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I feared our
That's true.
and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed.
Is there some kind of trouble in Morthal?
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
I hope so.
Rogar's fate is in your hands.
Now we definitely need this, so if you'll excuse me, I'll find a nice place to... Okay, so I don't know exactly how the Late to Rest quest goes, but I did start it once and it ended with my very brief demise, so I think we should wait a little bit before we do that. Because I was higher level and I just got demolished. I don't remember exactly why or what caused it, but that does not fill me with confidence. And so we shall wait. That's kind of cool. Oh, so green are bandits. Blue are Stormcloak. Oh, Whiterun is neutral. I didn't know that. Oh, so Morthal is Imperial. I want this. Can I borrow your map? I mean, it's not that much stuff here, and you are a general, so I'm sure you know that very well by heart. And I have to decide where I want to stand on the war, and I'm also a prolific bandit hunter. So if you lend me this map, I will kill all of those bandits. Sounds good, right? Yeah, thanks. No, they are separate. Fuck. Well, that won't do. I thought it was connected. Damn. Alright, let's see what else interesting we can find. Warlocks at Fort Castre, Fort Amol. So 4 warlocks forts are marked. So basically this side is Stormcloak, then it's neutral, and then it's that, and there is Forsworn. So it's safe to assume that everything that's on this side is Imperial, this is Stormcloak. I guess that makes sense. How about Falkreath? Imperial. Stop pushing me! I think you saw me, whatever. Nothing there that's of any real interest. How about here? Who sees me? I will not take the clothes right now. We don't want to really go back home yet. So just silver. And of course jewelry and worthwhile stuff. Like this! Flawless diamond! 2! Alright. That I can understand. Okay. Well, actually we will go home, but I just don't want to do inventory management there, so I'm not taking any clothes. Just checking for some real cool stuff here. Like this. Oh, I cannot leave septims lying about. That's just not happening. Empty. Lockpick. I saw a lockpick. Here they are. Yes. Potatoes. Oh, I was also in the part that got cut. I was also talking about a really weird, though funny bug that I seem to be getting in the game. A few days ago, when I was trying to pick up a wolf liver, it actually looked like half a bread. And yesterday, when I was trying to plant some potatoes, I could not pick potatoes. They did not have a name. And when I put one potato in my inventory using the console, it also had no name. But that's not all. When I wanted to plant some things, I saw a honey nut treat. I'm like, what? You cannot plant those, can you? and it was actually squash. And then I found a squash farm, and it was actually a honey nut farm, honey nut treat farm, and all of them just said they are honey nuts. Today it's all back, so I guess it's just some gremlins playing tricks on me and renaming items randomly, and then the next day it's gone. And I have been loading the game. It was still there. It's like, I don't know. But I kind of don't mind that bug. It's silly, but as long as it doesn't break anything serious, I don't care. Okay, so apparently Skyrim decided to crash because of the good old Food IK mod, even though I have not touched any animations. But it's just a one-time thing, so whatever. I have actually realized I have not checked one of the rooms in the Jarl Longhouse, so I've gone there and we have got another piece of the Ethereum ore. So good for us. Look how cool it is. It actually was worth it. Okay, so since we are in Morthal, I wonder if they have a carriage here. They should, I mean, that makes sense that they would have one. I believe they do. I seem to remember trying to take it while some angry troll was chasing me. Is it here or the other place around? These are not good parts to be in. What's in there? Something evil. Stone hills. It's a troll, isn't it? It is not. It is an ice wraith. Well, that we can try to zap. Well, dude, you need clothes! I think electricity should be fine for ice creatures. Mine! Hands off. Okay, I don't know why some of them are just naked and some of them aren't. It can't even be just that all of their clothes are broken or something, just randomly naked. Oh, well, that's just how things are going to have to be, I guess. It wasn't like that in my previous installation. It probably messed up something with outfits. Where do you have the carriage, though? I have absolutely no idea. You have to have a carriage, right? I mean, we do have the carriage in Ferry Travel Overhaul mod, so it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't put one in Morthal. If there even wasn't one, always. Oh, I know why I sometimes don't see my bow, because I don't scroll in sufficiently far. And that's also when sometimes my character doesn't seem to move normally, so that's solved. I need to just learn to use F to do that. Okay, there's some horse, that's probably the carriage. Let's give me some of the moss. We have the carriage, and we can go home.
Yes? Help! Need a ride?
What? Help who? Help why? Help what? And why doesn't this dude talk to me? Because it's a battle raging on, I suppose. It's gone. Can we go now?
Need something?
Nope. I don't understand. There's nothing here! I think he just got messed up by some fight that was there, but it's not anymore.
Need a ride?
Right.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Riften.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere?
Straight through, thanks.
We'll be off.
And we have to get dressed, guys. We have to get warm. There is an enemy there. And I cannot... No, I can. Might be able to. Nope. What is in there? Why can't I just go? I want a spell that allows me to fly. And the horse is trying to hitch my carriage. Well, alright, then I'll allow it. We can go together. I'm sure we will we will fit. What is in here? Is this some crab? Is some crab just preventing me from going? Go, wolf, go. Oh my goodness. No, it's a troll. Oh, for fuck's sake, we're not going anywhere, are we? We can't kill this. And it's blocking me. It's like trolling me, literally trolling me, because it's standing behind. See him? Right there under the wall. And he's just blocking me from taking a carriage ride, right here. Of course, this spell won't reach it. Ah! This fucking game. I'm not going to run all the way to Riften. And I'm not going into these regions. We will perish there. It's easier to try and... I don't know. Let's try to... Oh my god, what happened here? I wanted to lure the troll for the guards to help us. But... it doesn't seem like... They seem to be robbed, to be honest. Yeah, somebody robbed them. They might have even had armors. Why are they dead? What is happening in this place? Random dead mudcrab. We have to do something about it. You see, this guard is dressed normally. It's just something strange. I think they were robbed and disrobed. We need to do something about this troll, otherwise I don't think we'll be able to take the carriage, though it seems to be... Never mind, I wanted to say it seems to be gone, but it definitely is not gone. Because they are trolls! They are behind the walls! What was equipped? What was equipped? I did not equip anything. That's all the stuff I had on me. Guys, I don't know how to handle this. We need a way to kill trolls. Like, it's becoming my priority right now. Because we are defenseless right now. We cannot take the carriage. Because he's just blocking us. And we cannot just go and kill him because he's a troll. And we have no fire. And I don't think anyone here sells spells. Okay, let's go around. Let's try to bait this troll into the city. I'm gonna save it in case he kills everybody. I'm gonna reload it. God. Hey, you will have to help me. I cannot defeat this troll on my own. I will wolf it. And I'll try to bait it here. Oh, it's a Chorus! Well, that changes things a little bit. And it's half dead. Well, mostly dead. And it's tough. Shit. Maybe the wolf can chase it. Only it doesn't seem to care to. The troll got the Chorus. And now we are stuck under the tree. Okay, that's dual shift redux just going crazy here. What is this other troll about? What are they even doing? I am doing absolutely jack shit to them. Less than jack shit. Just regular shit. Okay. What was that sound? Oh guys, I feel so helpless here. Okay, you know what? Oh no, they're going to kill everybody here, aren't they? Run away! I did damage, it just didn't stick. Maybe together we can... They are dead. It just doesn't stick if we don't have fire, that's the problem. You guys, we did it! Good job, everybody! Now I can finally leave this god's-forsaken place, full of trolls and... How do you live in here? Well, I guess they did fight pretty well. Don't support this crime family. Don't buy their stuff. Okay. Okay, we have somehow made it back home. And now I can show you the home. I don't know if you care or not, and this is not a good save, is it? No, it's 32. That's 10 too many. It's got to chill before I can save it. Really. And I really need that mod with the map markers for houses. It's not that bad. This is why I chose Honeyside. We don't have to go into the town to get in here. That's very important. Okay. Guys, welcome! Welcome to our proper base of operations, or rather the beginnings of it. I have a confession to make. Apparently I did not want to play Skyrim, I wanted to play The Sims. So, we need 7 more containers, but we've got a few. We have got the chest to sell, there's the painting, we got books, notes, journals. There's the bed and the sofa, multi-purpose. A pretty sword, our knight figurine, there's stuff that's supposed to be deconstructed at the smelter and the tanning rack. For now, anyway. Museum, rarities, disenchant. Here we got our ammunition. Here just the soul gems. Yes, it says soul gems because you cannot really type U when using this mod because then other things happen and it's all in all caps. Here is decoration stuff, quest stuff, so for instance fire salts, stuff like that. Oh, we actually do have frost teeth. What's it called? Ice wraith teeth. 5. We can go talk to Maris and give her those. That's one of the simple quests here. And now let's go downstairs. Can you hear him? Yes, Boo is here. So rare ingredients, growable ingredients, so everything we can grow, everything we find. So let's see what we've got here since I'm already here. This, we cannot grow this. Most of the things are growable. This we will take away, mudcraft chitin, pearl salt, troll fat, and the rest we'll just put in here. Oh, and I also stole a long taffy treat from the Jarl. Alright, so behold the gardens. Here is Boo. We want to find him some source of water here. We'll still be out on the lookout for a small fountain, maybe small pool. Something that we could steal and bring here. I don't know if it exists, but we'll look for it because I think Netch is like water. But he's still much happier here than he would be standing in one spot in Windhelm, cold, unloved, in danger. And here is our fortune-telling mouse, Santi. She's got her magic ball, crystal orb, and the magical wizard table. If you have any questions, feel free to ask her. I'm sure she'll have something to tell you. And her little witch garden with witch-like stuff, even mandrake. No idea what Sultris is. I should probably check it and be smarter for it. Here is our tanning rack and an anvil, so we can smith things without loading the city and going out of here, because being at home is the best, of course. And here is Emperor Moss, canis root, and Nirin root. A lot of things are missing, and this soil is... I don't approve of how... No, that's not what I meant to... I don't approve of how wry it is. This needs to be fixed. Okay. This one is fine, right? Yeah, it was just something moved there. That's fine. And there's the ivy. Alright, so that's not all of the garden, of course. And there's still a lot more cool things to find to bring them back home. But now you see why I am stealing those things. So we've got the stone lily, right? So we can just put it somewhere. Maybe... Let's nail it to the door. Stone lily. Oh, this was... I think I acquired it also in the episode that was not recorded. So it was on the graveyard in Riften. So this is basically how it goes. You know, you can just... It'd be nice if my character stopped changing spells and skills right now. Okay, now she stopped. I want to turn it the other way around. I'm not sure how. Some items are pretty confusing in this way. And let's nail it to the wall. Let's get it back. And voila. Beautiful. Well, maybe that's not the best idea ever, but for now I can always move it somewhere else. So yeah, that's basically it. It's just going to get better. So, okay, we need to get dressed for real cold places. Let's see what we've got here. They don't tell me warmth. Okay, that's 110. Okay, they loaded. What have we got on ourselves? How much does this... 135. I don't care about coverage, just warmth. 135. And we have... This is 48. Yes, it will be much warmer if we take this. And this isn't very warm. It's 12. No good. Need to get the lockbox for all the jewelry because this is annoying. Definitely this. And I think those mage robes will do. This is less warm. This is 1 and 10. These are 12. I think we are wearing them. Right? No, so let's take the gloves as well. And let's see. So right now we are warmth 187. Let's put on all of this gear. No, not this. I meant to put on this. And this. The gloves, where did they go? Am I blind or did I not take them? Fine gloves. Fine gloves. Okay, so one of these goes here. The other one I can show you because now it should be safe. I am actually wearing not proper clothes. Oh, that actually doesn't even go there. This is from the Mad Masker as well. I think that counts as an amulet. Okay, so let's drop those things. Drop it, take it with us. Let's take it with us just in case. No, that doesn't make sense, right? I mean, in theory it does, role-playing wise it does not, to take it off in the middle of a dungeon because... Let's drop this here. And the other things go to selling. So we got double gorget. In those little, I have gone and opened one of those little golden chests and I've got 2 of those. Each of those chests, I'm sorry, my throat. Each of those tiny little golden chests will include 2 of those Mad Masker things, but we were not lucky and we got a duplicate. We need all of them for the museum, so we really need to be on the lookout for those chests. They can also include Ethereum ore, but it's not a big chance. Okay, so anything here for sale? I'll just drop those things here. They are not exactly for sale, but it doesn't matter right now. Okay, so now we are looking a little bit more prepared to go into the cold regions. Frostfall, how are we doing? 267. We should be able to survive a little bit longer before we start to freeze to death. But we also have our thing, the woodcutter's axe, to handle the campfire, and I would probably like to drop some of those things that we have picked up. Don't need to get this. That's not something I meant to take. Let's take just 5 of those, 5 of those. I did not mean to take those, and I think that's going to be okay. Alright, so is that all? I also want to take one thing because I was around Dragon Bridge and I did not have my map. And I was like, let's look for the treasure, but it was not where I thought it might have been, but I didn't have the map to check. So, anyway. Pickaxe is, woodcutter's axe is, dwarven bow is, potions, presents, scrolls, yummy. This will just go to Maurice. I will not be dropping the books right now, it doesn't matter. It's just 3 of them. Lockpicking. And I suppose we should drop some of those things, right? They weigh quite a little bit. Actually, give me the branches back, and 7 branches, because I think we will have to be making campfires there. So let's take 4 of this. And there was something else, I think. Yeah, wood shavings. And instead drop that. This. Those things, and let's drop the goblet, the fishbowl. Flawless diamonds, flawless ruby, so beautiful. For now the gems are in here, but that's not where they will be. I just didn't have the time to place them where they are actually meant to go. Okay. And also one more thing, we actually have 2 more perks, because every 10 levels we get 1 perk, so I guess they're not actually added, but it should be 10 right now, because I think I have reloaded the game after I've added them. So this is how I do it. Full disclosure. Every 10 levels, 1 of those. That's one of the rules. So the first 2, of course, are the easiest to get, but it's just gonna get worse and worse. There will be no snowballing. So as you can see, now we have 10 perks. I think that's much more fun than to console put a perk in there, because those we can keep, and then we can just be sure we are using them when we are allowed to. So I really like it. I really like to do it that way. We need our magic. What is this? 10 in destruction, 18 in conjuration. We've been summoning this wolf all the time, and it's still just 18. Alteration, pathetic, illusion, 23. It's just because when I was decorating the house, I had the blur active. And I think that's about it there. So, since we are prepared for the trips into the frozen regions, we could also consider finishing the Lights Out quest. Which could be a good idea, since from what I have gathered, it's just bandits there. There of course might be strong bandits, but still sounds better than Draugr. See, this is why I think fast travel normally will be used by us. Just to avoid those loading screens. Because that's just simply not fun. If it even works, it probably still works. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so one more thing I definitely want to show you. Garden! I have planted the green apple tree, red apple tree, so pretty. And here is our mushroom farm. All kinds of mushrooms. Here we started to plant the food plants and garlic, but it just fits. These are kind of pretty. Some mountain flowers, wheat, creep cluster. Basically, well, I have added a lot of soils, and it could be considered to be OP because soils are strong and stuff. There's a rule, I'm allowed to plant 1 of each plant. And I'm also not going to be always just taking them off, because for now I just want them to look nice. If you were to take all of those, I don't know, there's like 60 planters or so, and just plant, I don't know, Nernroots in all of them, that would be definitely OP. But if I am planting leeks and stuff, whatever. Holy shit, this road. I just keep on coughing. Maris, stop slacking. It's Monday. What are those? Bees? There is suddenly a ton of bees here. That's suspicious. Don't kill bees in real life. They're cool. And it's gone.
The last person that talked to me that way.
Okay, I think Maurice is back and we can talk to her.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep it so fresh? Like, I don't know.
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Ellen, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
I actually have some on me.
Worried I'd run out.
I found the ice wraith thief. I am a psychic.
Just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
Raise wall. Well, it's a spell tome. I will take it. It's nice that the cook from the palace comes to Maurice. I like it.
Good to see you.
What have you got for sale? Anything for my garden?
Just what you see here.
Got, don't need, got. No, nothing for my garden. Let's take a look at the spell tome. Raise wall. Concentrate to summon a wall from earth that blocks passage. Well, that sounds like something we might use in a pinch. Okay. Let's go. And I'm going to fast travel to Windhelm right now to avoid loading screens, yada yada. I have talked about it already. So we are just going to fast travel here. That sounds fair to me. I would talk more during the loading screens, but I'm kind of taking this time to get my throat back in shape. It's like I want to talk, but when I try to talk, I just fail at it. Still not a flu, still not complaining. Okay, so let's not waste any time. Let's try to go straight to where we need to be. The sky looks beautiful. Save it. I remember last time I was playing Skyrim. Spring was coming. And I was like, oh my goodness, do I miss spring and sky and just nature? And then I stopped playing Skyrim. But I didn't really start to go out anyway. What's up? Did they have a problem here? Maybe not. Okay. From what I remember, this journey could be rather treacherous here. May seem easy, but it is not. I think at least there will be no cultists yet. We are too low level for that. Hi, Fox! Oh, you're so cute. If it was a baby fox, I would be stealing him right now and taking him to our home. We can take animals too, we can take everything. But if we take... I remember I found, last time I was playing, I found a saber cat that was unaggressive in one of the cages in one of the caves. So I was like, oh my goodness, you're so sad. I will take you to my Lakeview Manor and put you in the garden and we'll live happily ever after. And guess what? He just... When I put him out, like, you know, through the Pokeball and I released him, he just jumped on me and tried to eat me. And that was the end of our wonderful friendship and happy life. There is a mod that adds amazing sound to this spell, and I love it. I've seen it in one of the videos that was showcasing the immersive creatures, Dramens. I have failed to find the video again, I have failed to find the mod, and I still wish I had it, but I don't know where it is, so I don't have it. And if you have ever heard of something like that, you can feel free to post a video or something, and I'll see if it's the thing. I think there are some bandits in here. Whoops. Are you alive, game? Game? It might be alive, it might not be. Might have turned it on too many times. Well, if that's the case, I suppose I'll see you in the next episode. Not a fan of this crash. Seems very random. But I will not panic because of it. As long as it's not a repeated occurrence, I will not panic. I will still assume everything is fine, everything is good. And I'll see you next time, right? I think this episode will be long enough anyway, and next time we are going to go finish this quest. Hopefully with no more crashes.